Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am going to be answering some of the questions that I got in the last video, and I'm so happy that it was helpful for a lot of you guys. I know that when I started this channel, I started sharing about this notary business, and a lot of you guys basically were, starting your new business along with me. But I feel like maybe this is still something that is interesting a whole lot of people because now I have like new people, that are interested in it and wanting to know more about it. So I am going to do a Q&A video real quick. So let's go over some of the top questions that I got. Now, I'll probably do like a second part to this because I am getting a lot more like in the comments and in emails. So I will most definitely do a second part to this video. Now, the first question that I got was, do I need a high school diploma or a GED to apply? And the answer is no, you don't. For the most part, like what I've seen, and you can check this out for yourself when you go onto the Secretary of State website for your state. Usually they just ask for, for you to have like basically a clean background. You have to be able to pass that background check. As far as high school diploma or GED goes, I have not seen anything like that. So, and I've been a notary for California and now Texas. So to answer that question, it's no. From what I know of, you don't need a high school diploma or GED to apply. Now, the other question I got was, one second, I have my notes here. Where do I get loan signing training from? So I always recommend that, you look into the reviews of the classes, but EZNOTARYCLASS is my go-to. And it has been my go-to since it helped me pass the state exam when I was out in California. And it honestly broke things down in such a simple way that I feel like anyone could learn from it. Now, I don't know if there's like specific states like California that you need a California state approved course. Again, go onto your Secretary of State website and you can find notary public information on there, and there should be information in regards to training requirements if there is any. And like for California, I had to go through a approved California general notary class vendor list. And once I went through that list, I confirmed that EZNOTARYCLASS was approved, and they were. And I was like, all right, let's go for it. I did it $79. It's been the same price for years. And I mean, I love that about them, that it's affordable, it's easy to understand. And they have more things that they've added ever since I took the class 2 years ago. So now what you can also get is a general notary course. Okay. And I know that it says for California, but it worked really well for me out here in Texas as well. So it might work out for you if maybe your state doesn't have a specific course that you have to take. But this also ties in with like the next question, which would be, if my state does not offer a general notary course, where do I get this information from? So again, you can probably use EZNOTARYCLASS, but just look onto your Secretary of State website before you purchase any classes to see if there's any certain requirements. I also get this question a lot too, is do I recommend the NNA general notary courses and loan signing, course? I don't know. I can't recommend anything that I haven't tried. I could only tell you about what I have been told from other people, other people trying out the, NNA class. It was not helpful for them. I don't know in what sense. I don't know. I've never taken it. So yeah, that's my best answer there. I haven't gotten the best feedback from it, so I would just look more into it to see what exactly does it teach? What does it look like? Because I feel like you need something that's really going to explain to you how simple this business is and really take out like the confusion and things. So yeah, I mean, I would generally say go with EZNOTARYCLASS. If you don't have a specific state requirement, that's my recommendation to you guys. Now, the other question I get is, I have to take the NNA signing agent exam. How exactly do I study for that exam? I recommend that you get like the basic package. I think it's like $60 or $70 now. probably like 70 something. But it comes with your background screening, which is what you need, and it comes with the NNA exam. It doesn't come with anything extra. And I get this question a lot, is like, do you recommend me getting like the most expensive package, the middle package, or like the lower package? I went with the lower one and it went perfectly fine for me. But I think it just all depends on like how, how do you feel? How much, do you really want to get into this? Like resources. I don't think that you should ever limit yourself to like how many resources you can get your hands on and learn from. So I would say go with that basic package. And the way that I studied for that NNA exam, which by the way, it's an open book exam, the NNA signing agent exam, it's open book. I believe that you have, I want to say it's an unlimited amount of time that you have to take it. So it's online as well. And all of the answers are basically in the NNA signing agent presentation, which you are able to download before you take the exam. So it's awesome. It's basically all the answers are there. But I'll leave like everything that I'm talking about, everything's going to be linked below so that you guys can find it easier to just go to it and get the information. But yeah, the other question I get is, do I offer mentorships? I do, but here's, and I love helping people, but I also know that it takes a lot of money to come into any business, especially this business, because, and I'll, get into like the other questions into like printers and scanners. These things are not cheap. Okay. The really good ones are not cheap. And so it's not that I feel like some type of way about mentoring. I love helping people out. I just feel like I have a lot of great information on here that is for free. And I have also worked very hard on my new YouTube channel for just notary, everything notary resources, notary training, anything that I could possibly give to you guys that is in here. And I'm just like, I just want to give it all to you guys. It's going to be on that channel. So I actually have one video coming up. Probably by the time you guys are watching this video, it'll be up. But it'll be, going over how to do a loan signing. And I'm going to keep it very simple, very straightforward, because that's exactly how this is. It is not complicated. So hopefully in that video, you guys can, feel a little more comfortable. And if you still want someone to mentor you and coach you, I'm totally here for you. And I do have my calendar linked below for you guys. The other question I get is like, how exactly do I price my services? So I'll leave my pricing and my recommendations for you guys on the screen. But also, do a little digging in your state, search for notary near me on Google, and then start to look at other notaries around you. What are they charging? Do they have it on their website, or just call them up and ask? And it's not in a way for you to like compete with your prices, but it's just finding a reasonable price. Now, the other thing is this, there's obviously like state rules and regulations to all this. So there's a max that you can charge for mileage and for doing a notary act. So make sure you look again on that Secretary of State website to find information like that, because you don't want to get into any legal trouble because you're overpricing things. Because technically, there's no minimum that you can charge. You can literally charge $0 and it'll be totally fine. But there is a maximum that you can charge. Like I think it's $15 for an acknowledgement jurat in California, and then here in Texas, that's for one signature. And here in Texas, it's like $6. So there's big differences between states. So the prices that I have listed on the screen are prices that I now have in Texas. So obviously, like the fees were a little bit different in California. The other thing that I get in regards to like pricing as well, but for loan signings, like how exactly do I price my loan signing service fees? And that's a little hard to tell, because you're looking at location. How far are you driving? You're looking at how big the loan package is. And then you're looking at like, is it one buyer? Is it two buyers? Is it like buyer and seller? What's included in it? I would highly recommend that you guys check out these other YouTube channels that are notaries and they share more information on their notary business. And I think it's a good idea just for you to try to, just kind of gauge like what would a good fee be. But I can put it up here on the screen, like what it's looking like as far as signing services. But again, you guys, it's kind of hard with these signing services because everyone gets to just put their own, like, how much they want to give a cutout to the notary. Everyone has their own fees. So it's just a little different. We could be in the same state and one signing service is going to charge, one signing service is probably going to pay you like $100 for a purchase, and another signing service is probably going to want to pay you like 75. So it's just kind of hard to tell, but you are always able to put in the notes, if you get a signing appointment by a signing service, you can put in the notes that, you're willing to do the appointment, but if they add a little more because it's, further away or because the package is larger, and sometimes it works out in your favor, and sometimes they're just going to move on to someone that's going to take it. And I know it's very hard. This is another question that I got is like, I hear that there are low fees out there. Is this even still worth it? Or there's some of you that are notaries and you're seeing the low fees and you're kind of like, whoa, what is going on? That's why I tell you guys, don't rely on the signing services. You can't, because like I said, you don't know how much of a cut they're keeping. So the best thing to do is, if you really want to make money in this, is go direct. And what that means is go directly to title, go directly to lenders, go directly to escrow, go directly to mortgage professionals. Go on Google. You're going to do a Google search for title companies around me, lenders around me, loan officers around me. And if you're just doing loan signings, and that would be it, right? But if you want to take your notary business to a different level, including like offering general notary work, which don't kick general notary work, because making a quick $45 in 5 minutes, like, I'll take it, and you didn't have to print anything out. They have that 1 or 2 documents, and it's just 1 or 2 documents that you have to notarize. So look into general notary work as well. I've mentioned ChatGPT in the last video, and I back it up. You can also use Canva Magic Write AI. It's just use AI to your advantage, because we're in 2023 and it's that time, and we're so lucky and blessed to be able to even have these things like right here. Like you can just find information. So another like class, if you're really looking for like, okay, yeah, like I go on YouTube and Google all the time for how to market, but it's not working out for me. Again, I'm going to go back to it, but EZNOTARYCLASS, like I mentioned, has other classes. They have a marketing and business class. I'll leave the information below for how you can purchase that class. It's like 20 something dollars, and it's so good. Like the best $20 that you're probably going to spend. I just love that company because of how affordable it is and how easy their classes are to learn from. So there's that. If you're looking for like, how do I market my business? Because like I said, don't rely on the signing services. You're not going to make it if you're just relying on signing services. I'm telling you. The other question, the very last question, okay, I'm going to answer is, what else can I do with my notary commission besides loan signings? So you can also do general notary work, like I said, and I like it. I think it's awesome. You don't print out anything. They give you the document. Sometimes I have been asked before, and I've done it, just, okay, that's fine. Can you print out this 1 or 2 documents? It's totally cool. It's better than you printing out like 150 documents, right? And then you get paid right away. With loan signings, you do have to wait like 30 days or 45 days. General notary work, you're getting paid on the spot. You're not leaving until you get paid. So that's what I like about it. And then again, you can do loan signings. You can also be a wedding officiant. And I've never done that, so I don't have more information on that, but I'm just sharing with you different things that you can do with it. You can also do fingerprinting, live scan services. EZNOTARYCLASS actually has, I know, I'm telling you, they have a lot of stuff. They have a lot of great stuff. They have a live scan class as well for like 20 something dollars. It's not cheap information. It's valuable information. You can also do apostille work. If I find more channels that offer more information on this, and I'll leave everything linked in the description box for you guys, so you guys can start looking at other people that are sharing their notary, business journeys, because there's so much you can do with your notary commission, and you have it for 4 years. So if one loan signings doesn't seem to work out for you, try the other ones. Try other streams of income that you can do with this one notary commission that you already invested time and money into. So the other thing you can do is, if your state offers it, which I really hope that your state does, remote online notary work. It is very new. So you do have to, I'll leave Vanessa Terry because I know that she's the only one that I know of that does a whole lot of like remote online notary um, business videos. And yeah, she's just awesome. So, but she's out in Virginia. But it doesn't mean that her stuff can't apply to you. It can definitely apply to you and your business. So you can do remote online notary work. But like I said, it's still fairly like new. So a lot of people don't know exactly how it works. Like just yesterday, I got a call and I tried so hard to convert it into in person to online, and it just was not happening. They were like, nope, I'm trying to get in person. And I was like, okay, well, I can't help you. It sucked. But, um, just working on like the marketing for that, it would be great. Yeah, so that's a few more things that you can do with that notary commission. And like I said, you have it for 4 years, so might as well try finding different ways that you can make money from it. So hopefully this video was helpful. I really love sharing ways that I can help you guys out, whether or not I'm still doing the business, used to do the business, whatever information I have to help you out, I'm gonna come on here and share it. So, like I mentioned, I do have a whole new channel dedicated to everything notary training and resources, and it's all free on YouTube. So I'll have that linked on here. It's at Quick and Easy Notaries. That is the name of my notary business. So, but I offer a whole lot of like free stuff on there. I do have a notary blog as well, so you guys can go check it out. A lot of just free information for you guys. Soak up game wherever you can. And I hope that this video was helpful. And if it was, leave me a thumbs up. And if you have any more questions, leave them below because I will keep answering them. All right. Have a great day. Bye.